So on this one, I'm going to show you cutting. And it's basically, instead of cutting a hole out of the center, you're removing a section. So what's going to happen is it's going to have to touch the top. Okay, and technically it could be, you could cut it from like here where it touches the right side, the left side, the bottom. You can do it different ways, but I'll show you how you cut something from the top. So here's my box, and again, corner, I drew just a line, connected it to the right vanishing point, connected it to the left vanishing point. I closed off the right side here and the left side here, and then I just, again, drew it to both vanishing points. And so I did do the dashes, showing the inside. I don't think I'll need them for this one. I always kind of forget sometimes, to be honest. But I drew them anyways. Okay, so there's a little smudge from that marker. I think some of the ink from the marker got on my ruler. Okay, so when we did the piercing, when we cut a hole, what we had to do is draw a line. And so on that one, we drew it in the middle. On this one, I actually wanted to touch the top somewhere. So like this, I just put a little dot there. Okay, and so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get my ruler and then draw that down. Okay, so again, see, straight line. And then what I do is I line it up with the right vanishing point. Because again, it's on the right side of the box. So I need to, essentially I'm putting a square in perspective. The square is touching the top now. Okay, and then I just draw right there where I ended that line. I draw that and connect it with that one. And again, you can see that's already drawn. Okay, so now, I think I'm going to get my ruler that's a little bit bigger so I can reach the other vanishing point. And line up my left vanishing point right there where that corner, okay? And I'll draw it, and really I only need to draw it to there because that's where the box ends. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this one. Again, I make sure I line up with my left vanishing point. And again, right there where the two lines intersect, the one this way and this way. And there we go, okay? And so technically what happens is this gets erased, and then this will get erased at the end. Okay, and so then what I need to do is there's that inside corner again, I need to connect that to the vanishing point on the left. Okay, and again, there we go. And I only needed to draw that far because the rest of it's hidden behind that line. And then really the last thing is right there, that ends and it's not closed off. I need to draw that down. Okay, so over there where they touch, and again, I'm just trying to draw this as vertical or as 90 degrees as possible. And so there it is. And you can see again where some of the ink from this got on the page because it was stuck to the ruler, but that's okay. So then I'm just gonna outline everything in black that is visible. That way I could leave my pencil lines. So technically even the ones I erased there, I could have left. I just took them off so that on the video it looks a little clearer. So let's see how quickly I can draw these lines without it being a total mess. Okay, so I'm almost there. Two more lines. And we'll see how I did. Again, you can tell some of these, just because the marker tip is a little bit thicker than the pencil, I end up with You know, some of my lines almost don't look like they match up at first, but they do. There we go. So there's the box, and essentially, you know, I drew a bigger box. And really what it is, I sort of drew a smaller one in there, but then when I, you know, don't draw in with a marker, or just, you know, you think of it as removing part of it, then you have this like 3/4, which just creates the empty spot that's there. And it looks like you cut and removed a section.